everybody, and welcome back to Movie Files. Elliot here with a brand new movie review, and this time is for Good Boys, the new comedy film coming to theaters this Friday. I did get the opportunity to see it early, so I'm here to share with you all my positives, my negatives, and give you my score at the end of this video, so definitely stick around to see that score. But before we get into the details, I want to welcome all those that are new to Movie Files. If you're curious about our channel, we do movie reviews, we do TV reviews, we react to the latest trailers, we do unboxing videos, and we'll also talk about our latest giveaway on our channel. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification to be able to stay up to date with those videos. Also, I want you guys to comment below if you've seen Good Boys. Let me know what you thought about it. If you were on the fence about it and saw the trailer and the red band trailer, let me know your comments in the sections below. With that being said, let's get into this review for Good Boys. Starting this review off with the positives, I got to start with the three main kids. They were great. I mean, I'll talk about my negatives. Some of all the jokes didn't really work for me and whatnot, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I got to say, by the end of this film, the chemistry of the three boys were phenomenal. We all know about Jacob Tremblay at this point. The kid can act his ass off, whether it be dramatic roles like Wonder or The Room, where I believe he was nominated. We've seen him do kind of the action thing in The Predator last year, and now we get to see him doing a full-fledged rated R raunchy comedy at the age of 12, I believe he is. The kid can do it all, and I really enjoyed his character, Max. He was kind of the all the kids I'll talk about here, they all had different arcs and whatnot, but I really enjoyed the character Max because, again, you see the innocence of Jacob Tremblay, but then when he drops an F-bomb or does some raunchy craziness, it just feels organic, and he does a great job at doing so. I really thought he was great in this film. But the two, there was, I enjoyed Jacob Tremblay and also the kid that played Thor, which I've never seen much of his acting, but I thought he was a pretty solid character. His arc, his him kind of finding himself. This film kind of dives into some stuff for not only kids but also teenagers and adults, where the character Thor is he's trying to be something that he's really not, and we've seen that kind of tropes in other films. But I thought that it was really interesting that the film kind of dove into that. But I really enjoyed that character. Some of the stuff that Thor was kind of doing was over the top, and the whole movie is kind of over the top at times. But I enjoyed the character. But the standout, without a doubt, was, I believe the kid's name is Keith L. Williams, if I'm not mistaken, who plays Lucas. Hands down my favorite part of the film. From his over-the-top screams to his, can't help me but to tell the truth at all times, which gets the group in trouble at times. I just really enjoyed that character. To me, he was the most organic in this universe. He was kind of the straight man in this film, in the sense that these kids, they're doing some crazy outlandish stuff, and Lucas was the only one recognizing how crazy this was. I just love that character. And by far, again, the chemistry between the three were great. But my standout from this movie is definitely Keith, who played Lucas. So great. And their chemistry was really good. As far as other things I enjoyed, again, I did not expect this film to kind of touch on different aspects of our different stages of life. Again, these kids are entering sixth grade, so they're dealing with their hormones and dealing with things that are small but seem so world-ending to them, kissing a girl or being cool or, doing all this different stuff. So I expected that aspect. But again, dealing with, identity and finding out who you are and finding different groups of friends and, just kind of dive into those different aspects of life. I really didn't expect that film to go there. I really was surprised by that. It is a comedy. For the most part, I found myself laughing at the more organic jokes. Now, jumping into the negatives, there were times where I felt this movie was just being raunchy just for the sake of it, of being rated R. And the curse words really were, I don't want to say organic, but I like that the kids were sixth graders and not everything they were saying was just like natural to them. Like, they're sixth graders cursing, and a lot of the scenarios they were in, they did not know what to do. So I appreciated that aspect. But there were moments where it was just come on, this is too over the top. Some of the edits were a little weird, and I did not, outside of those kids, there weren't a lot of other characters that I really thought had much to do. And when they did do things on the screen, I just felt them kind of just to be a little underwritten and not too interesting per se. But again, the highlight of the film, the three kids, they knocked it out of the park. But there were some negatives, and again, not all the jokes worked for me per se. Like, I really gravitated more towards the story and the chemistry of the kids than I did the actual comedy. And again, there are some comedic, really funny outlaugh. Like, my audience definitely enjoyed it a little bit more than me when it came to the comedy. But there were moments that I found myself really over controllably laughing because there was some funny scenarios that were in. So, kind of wrapping up this review, The film came out, I believe, earlier this year in March at the festivals and got really good buzz. And again, it comes out this Friday, and I gotta say, I would recommend this film. It you know, it obviously has the American Pie vibes mixed in with the, you know, the obvious comparison would be you know, your Superbad, but it's not to those levels. But again, I think it's this generation, the you know, the 6th grade, the 10-year-old, 12-year-old type of film, which I don't think I would not recommend 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds seeing this film. Wait till they're teenagers. But again, I recommend you all to check out this movie. I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 5. It's not my favorite comedy of the year. That's right now, that's Booksmart, but I really had a good time in this film, even though I didn't gravitate towards all the jokes and some of the raunchiness and some of the stuff the kids were saying, but I did like the story and kind of things they had to offer. So 3 out of 5 for me. Go check it out this weekend, and when you do, again, drop your comments below. Let me know what you thought of the film. Did you like it? Did you not like it? But I also want to let you guys know, like I said, we do giveaways on the channel. We are running a current contest for Avengers Endgame for digital code. So check out that video. I'll leave the link in the description below. Like, share, and comment on this video as well. Subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our latest videos. Thank you for watching this review, and we'll see you soon.